you want a chance to walk out with this one going to the final.
Absolutely. Here we go to start things off in the opening period of play. And the referee rolling 2 assists in game 5. From the face-off, there's a shot off the draw and a good save by Guimont off the chest. Binkley throws it off on the boards. Another drive, tipped in front. Guimont is there. The loose puck and cleared away by the Cats.
Used to call a penalty, especially in a game like this.
Armada get the face-off. Billets with a drive, wide rebound, scores. Parked at the post. First of the playoffs, Ludovic Grenier came off the backboards hot and he flipped it high on Guimont. 1-0 Armada, that one coming at 8:09. Time of the goal, Asudance Bienot. Pass blocked through center. It'll be Chudzinski on the off wing coming in. Can he get the shot? Cuts to the middle, a shot, a chip shot, and may have just chipped it wide. Peltier hugging the post. Across the blue line, Tommy Blyle walks in. There's the drive, blocker save, Peltier. The Armada through center. Spencer Gill will drop it back to Bill Zonon. Coming into a slot area, Carbonneau shooting, pad save, Guimont on the right. Smith bounces his way by Golicic in front, a quick feed by Chudzinski. A wraparound, Chudzinski, 2 cracks, 3 cracks, it's in the pads. Down is Peltier. Almost Armada zone. Welcome back, everybody. Tommy Blyle on the board. Seven Depatie will step off the paint, drop it to Teddy Mutrin. Mutrin at the net, and they score! Desnoyers! Couple of very intelligent hockey players hooking up there. Teddy Mutrin at the net. Captain Desnoyers. Valenius, a minute to go. Valenius through center. Right on the money. Teddy Mutrin's over the blue line. Quick shot. Rebound. Whoa! It hopped over Turnus' stick. That had the middle of the ice. Gabe Smith now straight up the ice over the blue line. Cuts to his left. A drop pass. Chudzinski. Great stick save by the Armada. In the corner, number 11, Matt Gosselin. Back to the blue line to Gill. There's the drive. Guimont down. Side of the net. Good save. They'll center one. Riley Sampson's going to refeed it back in behind Peltier. Cornforth fights off a check. In front to Sampson, a drive. That hit a leg. Cornforth at the net. Knocked down, they score! Moncton scores, Cornforth! 2-1 Cats. At 4:40, Cornforth knocking big. On his own, Nico Turnus coming through center. Along the boards, here comes Teddy Mutrin. Turnus going to the net. Mutrin shooting, and Peltier. A beautiful Ronan now in full flight. Cuts in on the back end, cuts to the middle, and he wiped out. Slipping on the skates, back come the Armada. Desjardins, front of the net. Zono in front, the open net, and they score. Open man, 72 Villeneuve, I believe. Armada tied up on the ensuing rush after Veronin lost his footing, and the Armada flew up the ice. 2-2.
Yeah, the Cats just kind of went all in on that offensive chance by Veronin, and Chudzinski
intercepted, and back comes Vincent Collard, the ex-Cat, over the blue line. He'll feed one at the top of the circle. Back to Collard, a pad save by Guimont. Room, players fighting for those pucks. 2-2 tie here in Game 7. Carbonneau is inside the blue line. Carbonneau cuts to an open area. The shot. Guimont right pad save on the sniper Carbonneau. Eric Valenius comes up with the puck. Good outlet pass Teddy Mutrin. Mutrin coming down an open wing. Right swing pass Nico Turnus. Turnus puts on the brakes. In front to Blyle. They score! Tommy Blyle! 3-2. Great feed. Nico Turnus. And at 16:02, at the right point. 3 minutes to go. Good control by the Armada. Lemieux at the net, tipped in front, just wide. On the glove side, another shot by Carbonneau. Guimont, glove save. Ty Fair moves in with Veronin. Around the wall they go. Good outlet pass, Lavigne. On the left side, Nobert. Depatie trying to keep up a shot. Good save, Guimont. And Nobert through center. Number 42, the veteran, trying to cut around Fortier-Gendron. He'll put the brakes on. In front of the net to Bill Zonon. And Guimont came right out at the top of the line by Golicic. Tommy Blyle. Long pass, Desnoyers. Desnoyers dropping it for Lounsbury. The shot, wide rebound, they score! Moncton takes a 4-2 lead. Lounsbury missed the net, and who showed up to bang that in? Alex Mercier. What a goal. Big one. 4-2 Cats at 7:32. Time of the goal. Net and leave it there for Captain Desnoyers. Back to Smith. A drive, and that went off the Armada player. Not getting up really slow. In front to Smith. They score from Newton. James Smith. 5-2. Great work by that line. The power play connects. Gabe Smith not the net. And Veronin lightning fast on the wing to Gabe Smith. In front. There's a shot by Chudzinski. On a beautiful setup by two. What a battle. Moncton gets the face-off. Blyle clubs one out. That's going to hit the empty net. They score!
The season is going to continue as they punch their ticket to the 2025 QMJHL final for the second year in a row.
Game over. Game 7 over. Wildcats 6, Armada 2. And Vincent Collard moving on from the QMJHL. We wish them all the best. Collard, the first man there. Big hugs. The former teammates. Caleb Desnoyers, Nico Turnus is there. Rudy Guimont from last year's team. Obviously Simon Binkley, Preston Lounsbury, Riley Sampson.
To the Quebec Maritime Junior A Hockey League Finals.